a lot of business owners out there, a lot of managers, a lot of they're reducing or completely eliminating their own salary to make sure that they continue to support as many employees as they possibly can throughout all of this. And that's tremendous level of sacrifice that we're seeing a lot of folks. As I've said throughout this whole process, man, this tragedy and crisis, it reveals character. I don't think it so much creates it as it reveals it. And we're seeing a lot of people revealed in a lot of people revealed in a lot of good ways, a lot of really special ways out there. So shout out to them. And if you've run across anybody in the community that you want to give appreciation to, feel free to text in at 67129. I'd love to hear those kinds of stories in the midst of all of this. Certainly we know the negativity and the tragedy, and there's far too much of that to go around, and that will continue for a while, unfortunately, in the midst of all this. But I know there's also a lot of positivity too. I know there's also a lot of great stories, a lot of folks who are really fighting this thing and are doing everything they can to support their communities. I thought it was awesome. We see so many local businesses kicking in and chipping in as best they can to support healthcare workers, support all the workers that are out there delivering. It's a really cool deal. So if you've got stories like that, please feel free to pass them along at 67129. But a shout out to everybody who's keeping this thing together, because it's man, we got to all be together on this thing. Yeah, CJ.
Yeah, we have to, and it's like you said, it reveals character. It doesn't build it; it reveals it. And there are a bunch of people out there doing really truly positive things, be it taking care of their elderly neighbors the best way that they can, or like you mentioned, people sacrificing their salaries just to try and make sure that money gets around to people with less than they have in their businesses. This is a time where leaders emerge. They've been kind of leadership, and sometimes you have to be forced into that position. It gets thrust upon you. That's not something that just comes naturally for everybody. And in a trying time like this, a trying moment like this, you begin to see who the true leaders of your family, of your community, of the country and the world are. And so we definitely want to hear more about those positive stories as well, just to find something to brighten up everybody's day, especially here locally.
Yeah, it's absolutely. One thing I think that does brighten a day is, did you read the story? There was a good piece on ESPN's website about Michael Buffer and Bruce Buffer, the ring announcers. Did you read that?
No, I missed that. I hadn't gotten there yet.
You got to check it out, man. It is a nice piece that is written by Devin Gordon, and so shout out to Devin Gordon. And it's Michael Buffer, Bruce Buffer. Their story of they are half brothers but didn't know each other till later on in their lives. Michael as what they call the quote James Bond figure, Bruce Buffer, who of course you may know from UFC. If you watch any UFC, you've seen Bruce Buffer do his crazy things in the middle of the ring, and he comes across as a like this sort of salesman type who's just this like over the top, almost a caricature of himself. And Michael Buffer is this impossibly cultured and manicured. He's 75 years old, Michael Buffer. Did you know that?
No.
Dude looks phenomenal for 75.
75?
I mean, my goodness gracious. I mean, looks incredible at 75. He was a former male model, which I guess, kind of makes sense to think
75?
I know, right?
Nah, that can't be right. Is that a vampire? What are you talking about?
75 years old.
Mike is handsome. Listen,
he is.
He is handsome.
Yeah.
But 75?
Yeah.
Like that's ultra sexy 75.
I know. And Bruce Buffer's 62. So Bruce is older than you might think as well. These guys are they're living the right way. But let's get ready to rumble. The amount of money that he's made from that. And Bruce, according to the story, if you read the story, Bruce is the one who helped him to monetize it the right way. Because now I'm not even sure if I can say let's get ready to rumble on this broadcast without having to pay Michael Buffer some money. Like, he's got that thing locked down airtight. No one is saying that phrase in any kind of a promotional way.
I
without
started to
Michael
say
Buffer a
something
lot
to
of
you
money.
about just saying it. Like,
Yeah,
are
I know.
you did you feel comfortable saying that?
I'm a little nervous. I may have to. I mean, he's probably going to bill me here in the next few weeks. But he came up with this thing, and is there a more iconic phrase in fighting?
And no, I can't
almost
think of
anything.
anything in any of the combat sports. I can't think of anything that is more iconic than that phrase. That phrase is what the logo is to the NBA. Like it carries the same weight and gravitas.
And the way he says it.
Stop it!
Let's get ready
Stop
to.
it!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop it! No, no.
Rumble!
No! What?
I just said rumble. I didn't say anything else. I left out some words. That's okay. What if you say, let's get ready, rumble? You leave out the two. What about that? I think that's okay.
Man, you must got money lying around, man. That is Peter Edmiston. That has nothing to do with me.
And Michael Buffer, he had in 2008, back in 2008, when he would have been 63, he had throat cancer. But because, as the story points out, because Michael is such a James Bond-esque smooth operator, everything in his life has been very smooth. He's just glided through life with grace and luck and fortune and everything else. He's been gliding through it. He had throat cancer, so it theoretically could have taken away his instrument, his voice, his money making. But after 10 days post surgery, he started to speak again, and everything sounded exactly the same. And he was back in the ring 2 weeks later.
Wow!
Like throat cancer to him was just like it's like a month out. He's good to go. And so obviously, having had cancer, he has to be extremely careful with the coronavirus stuff. So he's holed away, as is Bruce, as are pretty much everybody. But that's a remarkable thing. He just kind of went right through it. No problem at all. There is no more iconic thing. And I can tell you, I've been a ring announcer for a few events here in the area, and it's super fun. Like it was so much fun to be in the middle of the ring or the octagon, because I've done boxing and in mixed martial arts. It was so much fun to just like, and of course when you're in there, all you're thinking about is like, trying to be, you can't help but emulate Michael Buffer. Like you just can't help but like, bring some of that pizzazz to the whole proceeding, because that's the whole point of it. You're trying to like, make it a show. You're adding that extra little sizzle to it. But who would have thought that like, just announcing, the fighters and announcing the winners of fights could be a multi-million-dollar industry. But kudos to Michael Buffer for making it that way.
Yeah, and it just goes to show, like, if you are exceptional, if you are great at something, continue to work on that, and you can find a way. If you get creative enough, you can find a way to monetize it. Do what you enjoy doing. Do what you are really, really good at. You don't have to try and fit into whatever somebody else's opinions of what success looks like. If he had in the fourth grade, when somebody asked him what you want to be when you grow up, if he had said ring announcer, people are like, no, you're not gonna make no money off of that. What are you actually gonna do? And now look at him. Every time you say, let's get there, there's money that is coming to him, and he's got it on lock, man. Iconic.
It's he's an absolutely an incredible story. Like it really is. Like I would tell you to read the story. There's a lot of these are two fascinating dudes in their own way, and it's a really, really good piece. So props to him for that. Do you know? Are you familiar? You're familiar with Bruce's work, right? With leading up to UFC fights.
Yeah.
When he goes, it's time.
Just the face he makes is very. I don't want to say WWE-ish, but it is like very. Puts me in that sort of mind frame though, like just a visceral, aggressive like look on his face. I love it.
Like boxing is sort of the sweet science, Even though boxing is a brutal sport in its own right, there's always been more of an element of, is class the right word? I don't know. Like boxing is there's always been
No, class is the right word. It's absolutely
dignitaries,
classy. Yeah.
kind of thing. Like you'd have sort of the rich and wealthy would come in to watch prize fighting, the Marquis of Queensberry rules, and it was a sort of not, I'm not going to say an upper class sort of event, but it had a little bit of that class as you talk about. And so Michael Buffer's perfect for that because he comes in with a tuxedo and the whole thing. And Bruce Buffer is not as classy and by his own admission, he's not as classy as his brother. And neither is his sport as classy as his brother's sport. He is made for UFC. It is gritty, as you point out.
That's what it is. That grittiness of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's and he embodies that, and he'll do his little thing where sometimes he'll do a full 360. He blew out a knee. CJ Bruce Buffer blew out a knee doing ring announcing.
What? How?
Now that is how energetic his ring announcing is. How do you blow out a knee? Introducing fighters. I have no idea, but he's done it. Apparently he's done it twice. I have no idea how you would do that. But if you watch him, you could tell he jumps and he kind of he has like a leonine sort of leaping and kind of attack mode, and he'll spin. He'll do he'll get like a foot away from the fighters. He'll be Conor McGregor, and like he'll be standing like right next. He's in their space. It's a whole different dynamic. But it perfectly suits his sport, rather than because Buffer is much more of a classy sort of gentleman. It's a little bit above the fray. Very nice guy. When he was here for some fights. At various times here, and I had a chance to meet him, talk to him, and he's as nice a guy as you can imagine. And the voice is so restrained when he's not in the ring. It is like a musician, caring for the instrument. He's like, "Hey man, how's it going, man? Hey, how you doing? It's good to hear from you." It's very, very, very restrained, And Bruce is much more he's constantly boisterous. Two totally different dudes. But check it out. It's a really good piece. And as a fight fan myself, and as somebody who's watched these dudes for most of my adult life, I've watched these two in their various forms dominate the world of ring announcing. I had no idea. There's so many things about this story that I had no idea about. I encourage you to check it out. It's worth watching for sure. When we come back, we'll continue here. Hour number 3 of the program. Peter and CJ, Sports 56 Mornings on this. I believe it's Tuesday. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 96.1, 87.7.
Listen online anywhere, anytime at sports56whbq.com.
I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. I Buy Houses. I Buy Houses will buy a house in any area, in any condition, and yes, it's guaranteed to close in 5 days. If you need to sell your home quickly, call 901-406-1101. If you've been through a divorce, if you lost your job, if you're tired of renters, I Buy Houses can get you your money quickly. I Buy Houses will buy your home in Shelby County, DeSoto County, Memphis, Bartlett, South Haven, Horn Lake, Olive Branch, anywhere and everywhere in between in any condition. And yes, they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Grab that pen, 901-406-1101. I Buy Houses.
Hi, this is Rob Brown. Join Pete Cordelli and me Saturdays 8 to 9 a.m. for Sidelines here on Sports 56 WHBQ, 87.7 FM and 96.1. We'll cover the Memphis Tigers, the SEC, and your favorite team. Give us a call. That's Sidelines, Saturday mornings 8 to 9 a.m. Sidelines is presented by Duncan Williams Asset Management. So get up and give us a call.
Commitment. Dedication, perseverance. At FedEx, our people are our strength. Even during these unprecedented times, we are delivering medical supplies, test kits, and the things you need every day. Helping the world move forward together. Strength, what we deliver by delivering. FedEx.
This is Peter Edmiston from Sports 56 Mornings. During this coronavirus pandemic, all of us at Sports 56 urge you to please stay home, practice social distancing, and wash your hands often. While you're home, stay connected with Sports 56. Turn us on your radio, phone, computer, or smart speaker and stay up to date and connected. This is a tough time for everyone, but we will get through it if we all do our part. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected with Sports 56 and sports56whbq.com.
Hi, I'm Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. Can anyone explain to me why anyone would care how I measure your roof? We have all heard about measuring your roof from outer space. Well, to be honest, there are aerial pictures that are taken every 4 years that can be used to measure a building, but it's not from outer space. Besides, no one, and I mean no one, can tell you what's wrong with your roof or even if you need one by using pictures that might be 4 years old. If you would rather do business with a family-owned and operated business with a lifelong tie to Memphis that refuses to mislead or use gimmicks, please give me a call. Best products, best warranties, and the best customer service we know how to provide. Fiveash Roofing, proud partner of the Memphis Tigers and the official roofer of the Memphis Tigers home team. Fiveash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and CJ Hurts. This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Peter and CJ.
When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed you.
You don't know what this is. You don't know nothing about this.
You're pulling out all the stops today, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've not heard this song in probably 10, 15 years. It feels like it's been a long time. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Unbelievable. Gordon Lightfoot in the house. Not my favorite Gordon Lightfoot song, but Gordon Lightfoot, quite a talent.
Well, Dad, if you're listening, he knew it.
I told you got to wake up pretty early, man. You're gonna have to go a little deeper into the bag than that.
This was one he was sure you didn't know.
Gordon Lightfoot.
I was
man.
sure you didn't know.
Gordon Lightfoot, man. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's a Gordon Lightfoot is a. I like Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon's good. He's a little bit of an acquired taste, but he's good.
Peter, here's my confusion about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not the fact that you know this, but my father, who when I was from the time I was like 4 till about 9 or 10, only acts I knew were LL Cool J and Public Enemy. I'm trying to figure out. I didn't know he had this type of range. Is what I'm saying, Peter. I didn't know he was listening to Gordon Lightfoot.
Your dad was sneaking in some Gordon Lightfoot while he was also. While he was also out there, doing Public Enemy and in LL and whoever else, he was mixing in a little soft rock, which is the right thing to do. You got to mix in a little soft rock. Listen. I'm all in favor, man. Public Enemy, great.
I'm
fantastic. I'm just saying, mix in some soft rock too.
How do we go from Fear of a Black Planet, Welcome to Terror Dome, those types of songs to Gordon Lightfoot? Like, where was the turn? Because there was definitely a turn.
Two sides of the same coin, right?
No. God,
no.
They're not the same. Two sides of the same. Are you kidding me? You know good and damn well that's not two sides of the same coin.
Two different coins.
Two different coins? That's like a coin and a blade of grass. Like, they're just different.
Oh, man. Listen, I don't care how it works. I'm just glad your dad has got such a diverse array of interests in this.
Didn't pass that down to us.
Well, but you got it. Whether you wanted it or not, you got it.
Yeah, I got it out the mud, Peter. I had to get it on my own. I couldn't lean on him.
That's probably what he wanted. That's probably what he wanted. That's probably why he did what he did.
And only played the cassette tape of LL Cool J. The one single also. I didn't know LL Cool J had another song other than I'm Bad, because my dad had the cassette tape with the extended version and instrumental on one side and the radio version and some other version, the remix, I guess, I'm not sure, on the other side. And so we would go to Jackson from Clarksville, Tennessee. I kid you not, in a Honda that did not have air conditioning, 2.5 hours. and we would hear the same song over and over and over and over and over and over again. My God.
Listen, that's
And
important.
we could have been getting some of this soft rock. We could have been getting some of the wreck of the Edmonton Fitzgerald or whatever it is.
The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Oh.
But that's okay. You could have had. Listen, you got it now. Better late than never. And you did it the hard way, which is super important because you were out there earning it and working it, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So your dad, kudos to your pops. Great job. But I keep telling him he's got to get up pretty early to get one over on me. You're not gonna hit me with that, and that's like you got to do more than that to beat my soft rock capabilities. Now, as we talked about before, the biggest thing that's going to happen in sports, or at least the plan as of this point, is the NFL draft. That is it's still happening next week. That's the plan. That's the thought. All that stuff. Are they going to listen to my idea and have this thing spread out over a month? No, it doesn't appear that they're going to. So they're doing it because they feel like they should. The NFL has been kind of stubborn about some of this stuff. There's no reason for them to do this, but they feel like they just want to go ahead and find some way to do it. So that's fine. That being said, they are trying to figure out how this thing is going to work, and because everybody's going to be working from home. Everyone and they've had to send people out to GMs and football executives' homes to actually install special IT equipment because they want to make sure that technologically everything is locked down, that there's no issue, there's no concern about hacking, not only from just random people, but from other teams. I mean, we saw what happened with the Astros and the Cardinals back in the day. Yeah, there's no doubt that the teams will try to
change your passwords now.
How are they going to set this thing up? Is this going to be a big Zoom thing where somebody's going to, somebody's junk is going to all of a sudden appear on the screen because they got the link? That seems to be happening a lot in these work from home situations. Unfortunately,
passwords on your Zoom meeting.
Some people don't have passwords. They just have the Zoom link, and somebody gets the link and sends it out, and next thing you know, some random person clicks the link, and kapow, there you go.
I saw one interesting Zoom meeting where a lady just gets up and just goes to the bathroom, takes a computer with her and everything into the bathroom, not even thinking about what's going on. So you see her get up, you see the computer moving, everybody's having a conversation, and then she's in the bathroom and you see the pants go down, you see her sit, and then bow. Everybody doesn't realize all at once what is happening. So you see the corner person, the bottom right corner person realize it and just has this look of shock on her face. And then top right has a look of shock on his face. And it just pops all over the place until one of the women goes, Carol, what are you doing? And Carol freaks out oh, no, I shouldn't have did this. And tries to close the laptop real fast.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I mean, don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Don't. I think there should be a lot of flexibility on your work from home situation. Because everyone's got difficult as I've been certainly talking about, and others have been talking about. When you're trying to do all of this, and you're also trying to teach your kids and everything else, it's difficult, right? So I think you should allow people a little leeway if the meeting comes in and you see the kid jump in, somebody's child jump in, or a pet, or something like that. I think that's fine. I don't think there needs to be any major issue with that. But we can't extend that to going to the bathroom. First of all, and just as a side note, just tell me, be honest with me, CJ. Okay, what's the rule on being on the phone when you're in the bathroom?
Constantly.
Talking to people?
Does not matter. Yes. Knock it out.
While you are in the midst of doing
Let's
your business.
Do it.
Don't ever talk to me while you're doing that.
Too late.
Don't tell me that. That is so nasty.
What's that? You can't see me. You didn't even know. Well, I hadn't done that with you, never mind. But yeah, you wouldn't know.
You shouldn't do that with anybody.
And get out of here. I set appointments with some people. I had a friend who we were on similar bowel cycles, and it was just like, hey, what you got going on? Nothing? Bathroom? Yeah, let's get it. And we would just sit there and talk, converse.
Why would...
It's a phone. She's in her house. I'm in my house. Like, it's fine.
She?
Yeah, she.
Oh, my Lord.
My little scuzz pocket.
What now? I can't even. I don't know. I can't do anything with this. I can't. You've just.
What's your rule? You don't do it?
No. The rule is don't do it.
What do? You just get off the phone?
Yes.
Why?
For God's sake.
Wait. Listen, I don't understand. Why though?
Because I don't need. First of all, I don't think it's respectful for me to be talking to somebody while I'm doing that. I need to be focused on my business, taking care of that.
You can't do
situation. Both. I could do both. I could do all kinds of things. I choose not to. It's not like I can't. I don't want to. For them, I don't want you to talk to me while you're going to the bathroom. Just like I wouldn't have a conversation with you if we're together. If you're over at my house and you're like, I go to the bathroom, I'm like, great, go to the bathroom. And then you shut the door and you're like, hey, come talk to me first. No.
That's completely different.
No.
That is like face to face. That is live and in living color. This is on the phone. Like, you don't know what's going on. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I assume maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the dummy who's assuming that people aren't going to the bathroom while they're talking to me. Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody's going to the bathroom while they're talking on the
Nobody.
phone. Everybody is. Everybody's doing it. You may as well jump on board of this train, man. Toot.
67129. What's the rule here? Somebody help me out here. This we can't. We can't be doing this, right?
Yeah, you
crazy?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, yes, you are absolutely crazy. But you don't have to hold the phone. You got the headset. Put the headset in. Go to the bathroom. I'll tell you this. You ever had a conversation going with somebody and they say, hey, hold on one moment, and then you hear some rustling, and then it is, okay, I got the headset in now. What were you saying? That is why they went to put the headset in.
Why can't, this is crazy, why can't we just sit there, go to the bathroom, finish up, flush the toilet, be done, and then continue your conversation?
Why? There's a whole extra step. There are like 2 extra steps because you have to answer the phone. You have to end the conversation, hang up the phone. Then you have to call that person back when you could just stay on the phone the whole time without having to add those extra steps. It's fine, Peter. Embrace it, man.
But then you have the joy of knowing that you're not talking to somebody while you are defecating, which is a real good joy. It's a good feeling.
Is it? It's not that great a feeling. I talk to people all the time. Talk to them while I'm doing my business, while I'm not doing my business, and I feel exactly the same. Like, it doesn't give me any more joy to be talking to somebody and not be in the bathroom.
67129. I'm incredibly eager to see the outcome here. Just simply text yes, no. Is it okay to have a complete conversation and to continue talking to somebody as if nothing's going on while you are moving your bowels?
Absolutely, yes. I don't get it. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed.
I'm already disappointed. First of all, I'm only hoping that maybe there can be some, redemption from the people. The people. That's what I'm demanding. The people need to redeem, because otherwise, it's no. I mean, you get all kinds of sounds and echoes, and it's just no.
You're not. You're not getting any sounds or echoes.
Yes,
no,
of course you are.
Of
course you are. Yes, you are. Of course you are. Yes, you can. That's just how it works. No, at least you're not telling me you're having like a work meeting or something like while you're in there, right?
I mean, if I needed to and I had to go, yeah, sure, I would have one.
Are you in the bathroom right now, CJ? Let's be honest. Let's talk about this. Are you in the bathroom right now?
What was that?
Where are you doing the show from, CJ?
Listen, man. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oh man. 67129. Let me just take a break because I gotta take a moment to just text in, please. Somebody give me some sanity here. Am I the only sane person that's doing this right now? Is that you can't be talking to folks while you're doing that. Just excuse yourself, take care of your business, and call back. I mean, texting is fine, I guess. Like I don't know. Just focus on what you're doing. Why can't we just do one thing at a time?
Because I have the ability to do multiple things at a time.
You don't do them well though.
No, I absolutely do them well.
No, you don't. You think you do. Unbelievable. 67129. I saw you just put it out there on Twitter too. Okay.
Texts are already coming in. One texter says, yes, as long as you're not passing gas. Another text says, it's okay. Third text.
Texters!
Peter is crazy. I go to the bathroom all the time on the phone.
Well,
the person don't know what's going on. Who cares? Thank you, texters. Peter, come on, man.
But they do know what's going on. They'll figure it out.
They don't. Have you ever figured it out? Have you, Peter? Do you think you've talked to somebody who wasn't going to the bathroom?
Yeah. Listen, I've had to call somebody out on it before. Yeah. They think they're being slick, and you can hear it. You can hear what's going on. You guys all think you're being slick on the phone like, oh, they can't hear what I'm doing. Yeah, we know. That's why you don't do it.
You can hear it?
Yes. I can hear things. People think their phones are a lot less picking up a lot less side and background noise than is actually happening. Come on, man. It's just unbelievable.
What did they say when you called them out? That can't be fun.
It was awkward. It was awkward. But I was mad. Because I don't want that. Because that's disrespectful. Yes. That's nasty. Person on Twitter, Radio Rose. Thank you, Rose. Said, nope, that's just nasty. Thank you. Good Lord. Of course it's nasty. Rose is a very correct person. Thank you. 67129. Is that somebody help CJ out? This is disgusting. Filthy. Ugh. Can't be doing that stuff.
You can absolutely do it. It's fine.
You can't. Again, you can't. You shouldn't. How about that? You can.
You should.
But you shouldn't.
You absolutely
should. Don't do it. Back after this. Text in. Somebody give CJ some. Please help him out. 67129. 67129 on the text line. Back after this. Real Sports Talk. Sports 56 96.1 87.7.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56, 96.1, and 87.7.
Freeboard has been extended through March 31st. Hi, I'm John Conway with Conway Services. Are you considering replacing your heating and air conditioning system this spring? Conway Services and Carrier have teamed up to make now the perfect time. Our warehouse is full and our crews are slow, so to spark business during these slow winter months, Conway Services is giving away Carrier 80% gas furnaces absolutely free with the purchase of a standard Carrier air conditioning system. That's right, purchase a Carrier air conditioning system before March 31st and get the gas furnace absolutely free. If that's not enough, we'll include an April air cleaner, a 10-year parts warranty, and a free Nest thermostat, plus 12 months interest free. See why I still call it February through March 31st? And you know with Conway Services, you'll be receiving our award-winning service every time. So call Conway Services, the Mid-South's premier heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric service company at 384-3511. And the first 30 callers with a 10-year-old air conditioning system will come out and inspect it absolutely free.
Call 384-3511. Conway Services. Call Conway today.
This is Peter Edmiston from Sports 56 Mornings. During this coronavirus pandemic, all of us at Sports 56 urge you to please stay home, practice social distancing, and wash your hands often. While you're home, stay connected with Sports 56. Turn us on your radio, phone, computer, or smart speaker and stay up to date and connected. This is a tough time for everyone, but we will get through it if we all do our part. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected with Sports 56 and sports56whbq.com.
Hey, sports fans, you already know the Butcher Shop has been a great Memphis tradition since 1981, and it still is. The Butcher Shop is absolutely open for your takeout with curbside pickup or Grubhub delivery because the Butcher Shop is still serving your favorite steaks, fish, and seafood. But now you can also pick them up raw and take them home to cook. You get the highest quality from the butcher shop and the comfort of home cooking. All wine and beer selections can be sold and picked up curbside as well. Plus, order curbside and pickup and receive 10% off your food order. And how about Burger Fridays? Treat your company to lunch, and the Butcher Shop will deliver Hamburger Friday any day of the week with all the fixins for just a minimum $250 order. The Butcher Shop is here for you, so don't worry about getting a great meal. The Butcher Shop has cooked or uncooked meals for curbside pickup or Grubhub delivery. Call 757-4244 or online at thebutchershop.com. The Butcher Shop at the Agri Center, Walnut Grove, and Germantown Parkway.
Hi, I'm Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roofing. Can anyone explain to me why anyone would care how I measure your roof? We have all heard about measuring your roof from outer space. Well, to be honest, there are aerial pictures that are taken every 4 years that can be used to measure a building, but it's not from outer space. Besides, no one, and I mean no one, can tell you what's wrong with your roof or even if you need one by using pictures that might be 4 years old. If you would rather do business with a family-owned and operated business with a lifelong tie to Memphis that refuses to mislead or use gimmicks, please give me a call. Best products, best warranties, and the best customer service we know how to provide. Five Ash Roofing, proud partner of the Memphis Tigers and the official roofer of the Memphis Tigers home team. Five Ash Roofing, fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Five Ash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and CJ Hurt. This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Peter and CJ.
Comes your real life and the life that you know.
I mean,
It seems like
the people are understanding. I feel like the people are going to understand. Our pal Evan Barnes comes in and he is suitably disgusted by this, as he should be, as a classy individual. As someone with class, maybe we should bring Evan on to discuss this. Oh no! Oh no!
Hey.
Oh no!
Hey.
Oh
Hey.
yes!
Hey.
The deacon! The deacon has arrived! Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Deacon Stacks, Rack City's finest. Oh!
Yes,
the
I
meatless
am.
Mamba!
Yes, I am.
Zach Boyd.
Yeah.
This got you out. This got you out of hibernation.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I had to put some law and order into this one.
Okay, thank you.
That's no. No. Like on the phone, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. On the phone.
Listen, look. Personally, I cannot do it because it takes a lot of energy when you're in that room because you're trying to clear everything out. So it's like, why am I on the phone spending energy talking to somebody while I'm trying to clear everything out?
It takes a lot of energy. What are you doing?
Good.
What is up with your mouth,
man?
What is happening in there?
You gotta push that.
Oh my God!
Listen, when it's time to flush, it's time to flush. That's all I got to say, man.
Oh, I mean, dude, what?
A lot of energy. I thought, if anything, I would think it would be less energy for somebody with your diet. Like you've got all the fiber, it should be just easy. Just whoop, come on out.
Yeah.
He has a good day. Sometimes you got your bad days. So I mean, some days require a lot less, more. Days. There's other days that require more. So it's a give and take, but never on the phone.
It's a give and take. I'm thinking it's all give. I don't hope there's no take.
But yeah, you should never go to the bathroom on your phone. I don't care if you kill two birds with one stone. I don't care about that analogy. Like, never.
No. Never. Thank you. Good. Zach, once again, the voice of reason.
Zach's the voice of reason. Okay.
Once again,
all right.
Once again, the voice of reason. How you holding up, Deacon?
We're I don't know how many days we're into this thing. But we're doing well so far. So far, so good. I've been dealing with allergies and sinus for like the last week or so. So it's been kind of like rough for me. But we on like on the mend of everything, so everything is straight. You know, you kind of just taking this one day at a time, trying not to, you know, lose yourself. But so far, so good. We're still hanging on. Family's doing good. Grandmas are doing good. So all the family, everybody around the city is doing good. So yeah, we're all holding together.
Well, I mean, how's the congregation?
I mean, I guess we're doing well. I mean, like, since there's no church, you know, physical church. I mean, we've been putting stuff online on the Facebook website and on our church YouTube page each week. So, you know, it's been going well. I think the people really liking it, considering that, you know, they don't have to like move from their bed. You know, but you know. You know, but it's all good. Everybody seems to enjoy it. You know, just trying to get through these times for right now, so that we can get back to some type of normacy.
That's normacy. That's the kind of word that I miss on this program, right here. Normacy, from our good friend the Deacon. Great to hear from you, Zach. That's
hey,
the important thing. I may tell everybody that Did you guys get to go? You guys got to go to the play, right? Before all this went down, right?
Yeah, they went. That was a long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
your dad took your mom to the Playhouse, right?
Yeah, I'm making. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Time is weird now, guys. I don't know when days are. I don't know what's happening. So I'm
at this point, time and space is definitely irrelevant. So, you know, we're just kind of just floating around until something happens.
Doing the best we can with all of this. Deacon,
Definitely.
it's a great honor to speak to you.
Hey, man.
You're a good man.
Listen, I'm just glad I'm able to hop on Soft Rock Tuesdays, man. Like,
And I know for a fact that he's not on the toilet while he's talking to us, and that's the
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
Okay.
I know, because he's a class act. He would never do that. He would say, "Excuse me, let me call you back in just a second," and then boom, he'd do his
Don't call
business,
me.
come back, call me back. I'd appreciate that. I wouldn't have to hear any of your nasty sounds and Lord knows
What type
else
of sounds are y'all making?
What is it? A silent process with you?
Yeah, I don't have to make a whole lot of noise.
I'm not saying a whole lot of noise.
A texter
Any
texts
noise.
in with that
Any
also.
noise.
Texter says, "Do you grunt sometimes?" They might hear that. And what about oh, that felt good? But like, are you guys doing that?
Whoa.
I mean, I like to do play by play. I'm like, oh man, that's tremendous effort right there. Oh, spectacular work. No, I'm just saying. Have you ever? You go to a public toilet from time to time, right? I know we've all forgotten what that's like.
Oh
But
man,
you do go,
I used to.
Well,
yeah.
you hear things in there. Stuff happens when you're doing this. You know, you get some secondary noises of all sorts. I don't want any of that on my phone conversation. Not only that, I don't need to be speaking to somebody while I'm doing my business. Let me do my business. Let me take care of that, and I'll come back and I'll talk to you. My focus needs to be on one thing at a time. Good Lord. I mean, I can't believe it has to be a discussion. Like, I have to. And now I'm gonna have to ask people: Are you on the toilet while you're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if ever it goes from a regular conversation and hey, hold on, got to put my headphones in, and the headphones go in, and then it gets a little echoey, that person is on the toilet.
And I'm gonna have to call them out. I've already done it. I've done it once. I'll do it again. I have no problem with it. I got no problem calling somebody out on that. I will happily just call you right out. Get off the toilet.
No, it's not that easy now. Once you hit the toilet, man, you're there until business is done.
Exactly right. That's all I'm saying. When it's done, it's when you're in. But I'm gonna be berating you throughout the end of that process.
Come on, be better than that. I thought you.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to be better. You be better than that. Don't put me in that position where I have to do that kind of thing. Unbelievable! I can't believe we're having this discussion right now. What's the general vote? What's the general vote on the text line? Because on the
text line, it is
on the tweets, it is very much anti pooping while talking to someone.
On the text line, it is surprisingly in favor of me. It's some got some stipulations like as long as you're not making noise. As long as you don't FaceTime it. No way. It's a private matter.
FaceTime.
Yeah,
it.
don't
I mean,
FaceTime.
that doesn't even need to. What are we talking about?
Another texter says, I'm with Peter on this one.
Thank you. Texter,
Peter's
geez.
crazy. I go to the bathroom all the time on the phone. If the person doesn't know what's going on, who cares?
Yeah. No.
People
no.
know. What are you?
No.
So I'm just that. Those
somebody
are some of them.
FaceTiming? Come on, what are we doing here? That wouldn't even.
Don't FaceTime me. I'm not saying do that.
I don't know why not. I don't know why not, CJ. All they're seeing is my face. All they're seeing is what does it matter what's happening? You're one step away. You know that, right? You're just one step away. It's unbelievable. It's happening. Zach, thank you for bringing some class to the program. We need it more than ever because CJ sure isn't providing it.
At all.
I tried my best.
At all.
I'm like school in the quarantine, baby, no class. You know what's up.
Our good friend Eli Savoy adds to the Twitter, one of the most disrespectful things you can do. If I'm talking to you and I find out you're on the toilet, I hang up immediately. Thank you, Eli. That's exactly right. I don't hang up immediately because I'm yelling at you before I hang up. Nasty.
Give them a tongue lashing before
Y'all
you.
are, exactly. Y'all are out here being gross. Good Lord. I didn't even think we had to have this discussion. Now, apparently we do. My God. Ugh.
Y'all can call me. I'm fine with it. Knock yourselves out.
Well, why don't you have a little support group for you people that like to talk?
Do a Zoom meeting.
You always have your own.
Let's do a Zoom meeting. Everybody in the bathroom. Zoom meeting. Let's get it.
I'm gonna call it a poom meeting out there. Well, you can have all that while you're doing all your business. That's disgusting. Filthy, nasty folks out there being nasty. All right, I'm sorry we have to end on that note. But Zach, you're a great man. Good talking to you, my friend. We'll talk again soon. CJ, not very good talking to you at all, especially with as a result of what's happening right here. Just absolutely horrifying. But we'll have more on this, and maybe we'll get Fish's opinion on this tomorrow. We'll discuss that.
Open your third eye. That's all I'm saying.
No, there's one eye you're opening. I wish you wouldn't. We got to get out of here. Coming up next, middays. Y'all be good.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage, $75 per month level rate for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco can obtain $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110 per month, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rate guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates available for you as well. At Termbusters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call today for a quote at 1-800-569-5440. That's 1-800-569-5440. You're probably paying more than you should. Call Termbusters, 1-800-569-5440, or visit our website at termbusters.net. Remember, 1-800-569-5440. Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting. Exam required to qualify.
Hey, it's Flo. And you know what word I've never understood? Top hat. Aren't all hats on top? They're like the toppest part of every outfit. Unless I've been doing it wrong. That's why I stick with simple words like Flotection. It means the sense of security you'll feel when your new home is protected by home insurance through me and Progressive. Also, there shouldn't be a top hat unless there's a bottom hat. Wait, is that what underwear is?
Save an average of 17% on car insurance when you bundle home and auto through Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Sports 56 with